Morning all. So this starts a pretty impressive weekend of Twilight Struggle. Um, I'm playing someone on Pacific time right now. In a couple of hours I play someone in Australia. Tomorrow I play someone in Europe and then Asia. So what a fantastic global tournament this is. Let's say hello. I'm USSR. We got duck and cover, but we didn't get to goal, which is a shame. But we do have socialist government, so if they randomly open 4-3-3, we could sort govern duck and cover them. 4-4-1's fine. Great. Haven't played this opponent before, so brand new game. Right. Indo-Pakistani War. Foremost resolution. Just plug in the hand. Hope you enjoyed the 2v2 game with Fruit Strike. We could always do them over Discord even when we're not in person. Not sure when he's returning to the UK or I am returning to the other side of the pond. So a remote 2v2 would be fun if people enjoyed themselves. So let us know in the comments and we can always set up another. Right, there's the starting hand. Marshall plan looks like it's set up, so SocGov is the way to go. Purge. That's annoying, but we can still... no, oh yes we can. We can still use duck and cover to take Italy. Even under purge, so we'll do that. So that was annoying, but we'll see how we get on. Obviously, securing Italy is good. We've still got a 4-op card, which is a 3-op card to try and take Iran, and we could event Arab-Israeli war sooner rather than later if we successfully coup Iran and stop them expanding. So they're going with influence, which is sensible. Yeah, okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll event Arab-Israeli war. We get Milops, we keep DEFCON up, and we fail anyway, so it doesn't matter. It was worth a punt, and we want to keep DEFCON up for now, in case they move into Thailand. Or India. And we could coup Iran to try and soften up Indo-Pakistani war. Okay. Interesting. Do we think they hold Asia scoring is the question. Let's assume they do, and as we've got lot cards, and we fail anyway. If only we'd attacked Iran first. We'll see if they have Asia scoring, but we'll... Yeah, they do. That's a shame. Couldn't do a lot there then. That's fine. That's what it is. Oh, see what we could have done? Invented Korean War, which was better. Ugh, man, playing at 7 in the morning on a weekend is my downfall. Well, it's not going to get any worse anytime soon. We're going to space Eastern European unrest. And fail there. Okay. Maybe this game will be over nice and quickly if we can get dominated everywhere. Yeah, that seems sensible. And they get there. Well done. All right, we're going to overprotect Italy. And if they don't immediately play into Formosa, we'll finish with Korean War. Not going to have a better time to take South Korea. Well, we do need to get a coup off, and at least Independent Red's coming. Does this hit? No. Well, in that case, it doesn't matter. There was part of me thinking I should have kicked myself, but if the dice are going to roll that way. So, I'm holding one card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. UN de Gaulle. Right. Which one am I missing? Oh yeah, they use 5-year plan for ops. Is this NORAD D-Star? NORAD's D-Star's good. D-Star's very good. NATO Europe scoring. Europe scoring's good for us because we can use Marshall Plan after taking Portugal and Turkey. But what's our headline? What is our headline? Defectors is in the deck, so we can't use D-Star. Middle East scoring's possible. Interesting. We'll use NATO before Marshall Plan. And especially, I think we're inventing special relationship. And it either gets defected or they use Middle East scoring. Middle East scoring, oh boy. They are off to the races, aren't they? And how? $12 VP. Okay, well we're less worried about them taking better rounds. We will now coup, and we'll coup Pakistan while DEFCON is 4. And now we get somewhere. And if they counter coup Iraq, shout out to the 3 4-op cards we have in hand this turn after being purged. If they coup Iraq to get DEFCON down, we can use Marshall Plan. Yeah. And we know they don't have any scoring cards. Yep. So we use Marshall Plan to take Portugal and Turkey. And they need 1, 2, 3, 4 ops to stay level in Europe. And 1, 2, 3, 4, US Japan is the last 4-op card. And even then, we've got the ops to win the race. And we want to D-style before the independent Reds Romania. So I think drop Europe scoring, D-style. Space NORAD, see the turnout. Oh, they've got it. That's fine. We should still be able to win this race. Yep. Fidel fails. Europe scores. Now we need to avoid independent Reds, but they would have played it then if they'd had it. So we're going to D-style away Romania. Okay. But not before we space NORAD, because we don't want to space 2 cards if we can avoid it. The one first space doesn't do that anyway. They've already tried. No. We can't stop them spacing 2. So D-style comes first. And we'll go Angola, Nigeria, Venezuela, Argentina. Oh, do we want Thailand too? Ooh, tough choice. I think we do. Yeah. Come along, Finland. You can go to Thailand. You still go to Angola. And we'll have both sides of Venezuela in the hopes that Decol will return. Yes, sure. How badly do you want a space? Because otherwise we're taking Thailand. You're taking Thailand? Let's put another. Oh no, because Independent Reds is still out. That's fine. Yeah, we'll finish with taking India to go 3-3. Although of course Taiwan is in play, and to reduce a 50-50 Pakistan war to a 1/3 flipping a battleground. One or the other. Not great. We'll go with it. Good. CIA's getting reshuffled. I'm fine with that. And Europe scoring coming back is quite good for me. 3 op cards left. There was still Suez Crisis, which I didn't get dealt. So blockading them will be a waste of time. They got defectors. We got Truman, which is good. They got containment. NASA. We got Vietnam Revolts. Vietnam Revolts might be the headline. If they say no, it's a shame, but we can still pressure them. So Suez defectors, containment, and NASA. Containment or defectors are the likeliest of that pile. And we got redealt Europe, Cambridge, EEU. Yeah, Vietnam Revolts or Cambridge 5. Maybe Cambridge 5 is better because we just break Thailand. Yeah. No, no Asia. Okay, that's useful to know. So we will coup Iran with East European unrest. Just make it. Of course, we may not get domination in Europe this time, sadly. Yep. Oh, hello. I missed them walking into Colombia, which shows how shockingly organized I am. We'll take Brazil while I get my head out my arse. That was AR6 with CIA, I think. Totally oblivious. They use 5-year plan. Yeah. Ooh, that was shocking oversight. We'll use Truman Doctrine to take Austria, so we don't lose a ton of ops. Yeah, they can take one out of somewhere rather than lots out of there. But we're going to lose an ops race in Europe unless we give up the China card. Now, the upshot of giving up the China card is that they may use it and then Formosa cancels. The downside is Legion. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we use 4 ops, it's only 2 ops for them to cancel. So, yeah, 2 out of there and 2 out of France. We'll just ramajam it. Israel doesn't matter here. 10-5. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to drop Europe, aren't we? Oy. That's a shame. But there's not a lot more that can be done. So we're going to go into mid-war very far behind on the score tracker and only modestly developed in the mid-war regions at best. So this game is not gotten off to the most fantastic start. And I don't know how much of that's just playing at the crack of dawn. Okay. It's a shame we didn't know they have that, because of course that would have denied them re-entering Greece, which means we could have re-snagged it. So, card timing and all, but there you go. Even then it might have been a battle, because they've got the containment op as a bonus. But they're probably thinking about sowing their wild oats elsewhere. I think we're going to go Zaire, Iran to finish the turn. So they've still got Defectors, Nasser, and one other card. So we could still blockade them if they really balls up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very sensible. Yeah, we'll give them presents somewhere because it probably doesn't matter. Warsaw Pact still coming out. Excuse me, over the cold that ruined the last game for me, along with my weird play. So if they play something that isn't Defectors or NASA, we can blockade them. If they do play something that isn't Blockade or NASA, NASA or Defectors, I may just space NORAD. But yes, prominently underdeveloped, I would say. We'll see. So is NASA. So we can't blockade them with any kind of safety. But we can use blockade to take Egypt. Which we'll do for the time being. That'll do. Until Sadat comes. So they've got Defectors and one other card. They'll probably play the other card, because of course holding Defectors through turn 4 is pretty powerful. Oh, well, shut my mouth. What do I know? Tapping Brazil's fine, but if we get Hunter or the coup... Ooh, Brush War. I think Brush War's nice here. Brezhnev's also nice. Although, we'd ideally like to event OPEC and Allende and Brush War. So maybe Brezhnev isn't as good. So Brush War in the headline. I do like that. And if they play a scoring card, we can be led by what's scoring. Shame we got Lone Gunman. Spaceman Pope. That's a big problem. Brush Thailand at 50-50. I think is the way. And it succeeds. So I think we're going to coup because John Paul's still, sorry, Warsaw Pact's still to come out and Europe has scored. So I'm going to coup Venezuela and set them up there. Oh, that was lousy. I was going greedy because I thought, oh, you know what, I can set up. Because now with the 4-op card, they can take both, which is a shame. I was hoping to set up a choice between John Paul and handling South America. And in the end, I get neither. Yeah, very nice. So we will use Brezhnev to take Argentina, and we'll pop one in Poland. Oh boy. Oh well. So it goes. You can't handle the coups. You can't handle the coups. Camp David is annoying and probably going to be held because I could play NORAD. Asia scoring is good for us. That was a nice brush war. They don't have South America, surely. And we're only scoring 2 VP with OPEC, which is lousy. So we'll retake Europe. And we'll move into Malaysia, because we do want to start thinking about Southeast Asia scoring as well as being brush warred ourselves. Yeah. Good. So space grain sales, event Allende, use lone gunman. Yeah. Okay. Can't do anything about all that stuff. Can space grain sales though. And fail. Roscosmos to the Gulag. Shuttle dip has gone. Fidel to space, that's very sensible. That also makes Cuban Missile Crisis way juicier. Event Allende, fine. 1 op for 2, not great, but it'll do. But at least South America's level, and then it's just about who gets Hunter here. Space in Quagmire, that's a shame, but that does also mean that I'm definitely not playing NORAD. We are going to grudgingly accept the VP and the lack of Arab-Israeli war, and we'll finish with lone gunman. So it's relatively well balanced, so that's going to screw us. They got some Milops, well done. We're going to pop 1 in South Africa. Now it becomes a race for that 3rd battleground. Although, all being well, if they don't get ABM or a Defcon dropper, we can flip Nigeria. Yeah, who gets the power cards here is going to be pretty big. That's a nice one for them, because they can do presence-less Dom. They've just jammed 2. Central America is not good for us, and we got none of the power cards. That's a shame. And we could purge them, but we've only got the 1 4-op card. Alright, purge lads. Lads is... If only we had multiple coups, it would be good. Central America. Colonial, how I learned. Omit. South African unrest is quite nice. So what are options? Purge them, lads them. South African unrest. Oh, Central America's really gross. I think I might drop Central America in the headline, actually. Yeah, I asked for that. So they will presence-less dominate Central America and then coup Argentina. And well done them. Very neat. Tried to be sneaky and got snuck. But what I will do, if they fail the coup in Argentina, we'll level up there and try and take South Africa. Definitely playing from behind this game, but that's fine. And fun. Yep, and yep. It succeeds. Well, so that goes. We'll be taking South America then, please and thank you. And Sudan before we get Sadated out. And now we're looking to avoid ABM treaty with brush war gone. Good scoring card timing on their part. Very good. We will coup Columbia to get our mill ops and deny them domination. So they'll have to counter coup. Yeah. Okay, so we'll space colonial rear guards. Get our VP. Can't stop them spacing again, sadly. But we got a VP, which is nice. De Gaulle. Okay, well, they're also spacing like garbage at the moment, and now we're one small step away from making them look very silly. I know Africa's scored, but we might as well get maximum value. Emit is sadly going to trigger, but what's in the deck? Arab-Israeli War, Warsaw, Decol, and Muslim Rev. Decol and Muslim Rev are the two cards we'd be sad about them pulling. Otherwise, it's really not that bad. And we are going to have to play NORAD, frustratingly. Which means overprotecting Poland and Egypt. Which makes me wonder if playing the China card might be better, although CIA is still in the deck again. UN, we will bury you. Ooh, lots of ops. Spread them around the Middle East. Israel, Iraq, Zimbabwe, yeah. Okay, so we're going to boringly use NORAD to take Saudi. It's not going to be great for us. Yep. Sadat will come to save us, I'm hoping. So yeah, hoping Kog'Maw comes back. Otherwise, actually, NORAD has a lot of targets. Yeah, but and how I learned to finish Iraq plus Poland, maybe. These two, 3 into Iraq, 1 into Poland. Grit your teeth. I mean, a next turn coup on Brazil as well would be nice. But we are still well behind. And with CIA back in the deck, oh, and a lot of ops for them to dispense with this turn. It's going to be tough just with that amount of operations points to do anything. Yeah, taking Uruguay sensible, and getting ready for Southeast Asia scoring as well. Shame. I don't mind edging them up in. I mean, if we're lucky and we get Muslim Revolution, getting them to edge up in Iraq is, you know, better for us in inverted commas. An arms race coup is nice for us, as it simply. Yeah, I think we counter coup again to deny them domination unless they do something there AR7. Annoying, but what isn't annoying at the moment? So we don't want to see Muslim Rev go, and we'd rather not see Decol go. But just about every other card we'll have to accept. Ooh, this is definitely drifting towards losing in final scoring. But if it does, it does. I definitely haven't seized the board. Losing Warsaw would be a little annoying, because we do ideally want to overprotect Germany and Poland. And in the headline, we still got Missile MV, ABM. What was discarded? I was not paying attention. No. Turn 6, turn 5. Oh, they played duck and cover, right. They ditched one small step and summit. Excellent. Okay. One small step and summit are gone. Scoring cards. Middle East for us, Southeast Asia currently in their favor. Kitchen debates, special relationship. We got Sadat, so at least we can time the horror of that. Missile MV, Southeast Asia, Middle East, yeah. Nuclear subs and decol. I think we're going Missile MV, because we are low on ops, and if we can pull Muslim Rev or ABM from their hand, we look like geniuses. I would be content with either. Oh, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 VP Alliance for Progress. ABM or Muslim Rev? Cult Rev. Oh, so no 4-op cards for them. Useful to know. Annoying for us. And such lousy cards with which to coup. Ugh, embarrassing. Ah, NORAD's gonna trigger as well. It's absolutely appalling. Oh boy. Nevertheless, gotta take it. We'll go Venezuela. Oh, this is shocking. Venezuela? Yeah. Ugh. So gross. So gross. So in a whole heap of trouble in South America. Yes, this game may not even make final scoring at this rate. South America for 8 VP, and the game is pretty much up. Yeah, Missile MV takes Venezuela. Okay, we'll event decall. Put them under pressure elsewhere. See if we can get them to look the other way. If they drop South American scoring, we might be able to do something else. But I expect they'll take Nigeria first. Yeesh. Not wanting for ops, eh? Not wanting for ops. So we use kitchen debates before it triggers. Take Indonesia. Oh, they do have South America scoring. I was about to say, they're taking their while to play it, but that's very nice. But we can now drop Southeast Asia scoring for 0 rather than in their favor, and we get Middle East scoring for 1. I think the problem is that we've been scoring 1 for every time they've been scoring 5, which is very neat for them. Space first? Space first. Ugh. Didn't matter, because we're spacing like garbage. Get their Milops. We drop Middle East. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this game is petering out for me. could still snag a DEFCON win. I think that's probably our best bet. You can have one coup on one of those one stab, but I'm overloading it. We'll need the reshuffle to be especially forgiving. Good. That's something. And ABM's still in the deck. And we got it. And we got VOA, which is nice, because they can't use it. They got Muslim Rev, but we've just scored Middle East. And we got Indo-Pakistani War. So we did get a pretty good... What have I done with Ask Not? Oh yeah, I removed it instead of Alliance for Progress. Doi. Nixon, Testbam, ABM. So yeah, we got all the 4-up cards, which is great. So they got Muslim Rev, CIA, which is good for us. Puppet Governments, which is getting less useful. Cuban Missile Crisis. Salt, that's a little annoying. U2 and Warsaw Pact. Are they going to be loath to play Warsaw Pact? But Muslim Rev's their space card, I guess. ABM and hope it doesn't get defected in the reshuffle, because it could. SocGov and libthi. SocGov and libthi. I like ABM. They won't do Cuban Missile Crisis because they want to use NORAD ops, I guess. But they may use CIA. Puppet Gov. So what do we like? With nuclear test ban, I guess it's got to be trying to sort out South America. So let's coup Venezuela and then Brazil and use libthi to get into Central and hope for the best. Sure. That's a start. And next up is Brazil. Hoping and praying. This is very marginal, but I'm doing it anyway. We definitely want to space VOA as soon as we can. We do not want them having 2 space attempts. Back to Greece, very neat, well done. But we've still got socialist governments. Nice big coup here. 5 or 6, please. A 1. That failed badly. So 1 back in Brazil and realigned out of Venezuela. Cheerio. That's a real shame, but it's what it is. If we don't get realigned out of Venezuela, we absolutely have to coup Colombia. We're going to have to play Sadat this turn in order to hold Ask Not or Nixon. Oh, okay. That's interesting. And we know we're going to have to play Sadat this turn, yeah. So we'll take Libya and Iraq and see whether they play back in. They may, of course, sort ABM. That's a big risk to us. But we can't manage all the risks. Okay. So coups in Colombia is big. And as bigly as possible. Yeah, I think we have to hope they don't have lone gunmen and use our snot. They get there. We get there, so that's something. Quagmire going is NORAD's just going to be a thorn in my side for the rest of the game. Yeah, I think we have to ask not at the end of the turn because we don't want to use Nixon if we think we do if we think it is painfully clear that DEFCON is the only way we're winning. Well, a well-timed socialist government that takes France and then a successful blockade of West Germany, but that's trivially ludicrous, I think. I think I'm going to libthee one into every region. What are they likely to ditch? Warsaw is a little annoying. I'm going to let them ditch Warsaw and take Iraq now. They may ditch CIA as well because it's a one-op card for them. But in anticipation of losing Sadat, I can't have them fight me in Iraq. Yeah. So they didn't ditch lone gunmen. This is good for us. They're not salting ABM. This is good for us. But we are now not using socialist governments, which is bad for us. Yeah, so we just use Sadat to take East Germany. Glad it was turn 7 and not turn 8. But we have to fade war games and stick 'em with lone gunmen. That is the only way we're winning from here. But that's fine. All wrapped up by breakfast. Next game's in a couple of hours. We'll see how that one goes. Yeah, sensible and pretty good. But not quite good enough. So we will Event Liberation Theology. And we're going to go Mexico, Panama, and Nicaragua. Well, no, maybe we want to go Cuba because if we... Oh, no, they can still space Ortega, but... No, we don't. We want to play into Nicaragua. Don't want to play into Cuba. U2 incident, take Mexico, take Panama, take Colombia would be my bet for the last action round. And yeah, I think we're really just hoping to sting them with DEFCON. We just need it all to line up really nicely. Uh-huh. Come on. Be good. Aldrich. Oh, terrorism. Good. And we got Star Wars. Right, we don't want it to be defected. And we want to maximize our value. So I suppose Iranian hostage crisis is the headline here. Oh, well. So we're holding terrorism. And if they've got war games, they've won. But I'm going to still plug in my cards like they matter. Pershing. Star Wars. The Reformer's nice too. Terrorism and South African unrest. If they don't have war games this turn. Here we go. Well. We can either double terrorize them this turn and get back-to-back action rounds, hoping to pull war games or South African scoring as well. Yeah, why wait an extra turn? Let's just do it. Fine. War games or South African scoring? No. Oh well. What's the first one? Bear trap. That's nice. Not getting bear trapped is good. 1 VP. Okay. That's promising. That kind of signals we've got Asia scoring, but it's what it is. Yes. Yeah. Oh, might as well keep plugging away for now. It at least slows them down. Through 4, 5, space. Oh, we have to give them colonial rear guards so that we don't give them the China card. Well, at least Asia and Africa will have scored. Ah, bonus. They're ops light. Now I may regret terrorizing them. Chase away, they're peeking. Well done them. We'll space Star Wars. So, yeah. Event and repair colonial rear guards as much as possible. And then event the reformer. Oh, yeah, we don't have mill ops. There's that too. So maybe, depending on where they play colonial rear guards, we coup with it. So, with terrorism gone, we're hoping for Aldrich next turn. Curses. They can take Indonesia and they can crack Indonesia and Burma with it, but can't do a ton else actually because of the overprotection Angola and Zaire. So we've done all right here, and I think a coup is in order. Yeah, and the coup can be on Haiti to deny domination in an unscored region. 4 influence, yeah. I think we just overprotect Poland and Germany, which is weird with the reformer. Although we could put 2 in Canada. Ooh, yeah, could do that. 2 in Canada. Defectors. Where'd it go? Indonesia and Taiwan, fine. Yep, so 1 in Canada's fine because of them not having a 7th action round. And now Glasnost is unplayable. Defectors is gone. So we're still only winning if they... Aldrich. Oh, they are headline peaking though, so they can use lone gunman, can't they? So we'll just headline missile envy and hope they don't play lone gunman. All right, probably not winning from here. Okay, well, it could be worse. So the question is, do we hold Aldrich? Because we can space Nixon. Well, maybe it's a good thing they didn't have a way of messing with DEFCON. I've been tracking cards appallingly because I thought that was still in the discard pile. Yeah, let's Aldrich them now. Alas. So we're not winning. That's fine. No war games, no lone gunman. We're where we are. We are making it to turn 10, actually, because they don't have any scoring cards. Should probably plug their entire hand in. Chernobyl. Ooh, that's not good. Maybe I should pull Chernobyl. Whoopsie. I was worried about my hand being shortened. I mean, I'm not winning anyway, so my tracking's gone to pot. So I was thinking more about my hand being shortened, but actually maybe Chernobyl. Nevertheless, we'll get there. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, maybe holding Aldrich another turn was better, but there we go. The die is cast. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, this turn was no worse than the last turn. Than save it. Doing Aldrich that turn. Although they're headline peaking, they're headline on Gammon if they have it. Yeah. Could have waited a turn. Although they're probably still going to be peaking next turn. So, and if they have war games, they win as well. So, I don't know. I don't know, and that's probably why I'm not very good. But there we go. The only way to learn is to play, thankfully. Or at least my only way to learn is to play. Nice. Little bit of Romania in your life. If that is what you wish for, then you can. I'm a Space Nixon. Nice. So there's no peeking. So now I'm definitely a fool. But I'm a fool who's wiser. Event Fidel, probably hold Iran Contra for the Hail Mary realigns. Of course, now you're spacing 3-op cards. We will... But you'll just take Laos Indonesia, which is fine. We'll event Marine Barracks bombing, and we will take you out of 2 areas there. Just start splashing around, causing a bit of trouble. Hope to sneak into Lebanon. Nope. So we use the Iron Lady to flip Lao and prepare for Asia to be slightly better. Overprotect Lao, take Afghanistan, event Fidel. Why not? That all sounds fine. Man, if they have lone gunman last turn, I'll ask. Why not? Still, I've lost dumber ways, haven't I? So I've always got that in my back pocket. Yep. Sensible. Very good. So we'll event Fidel. Oh no, we need. Ooh, yeah, we need Millops as well. Coup, Cameroon. Coup, Cameroon? No, coup, Guatemala. Why not? Bit lame. Not very good for you. Much better for you. Well, this is a shame, but we can space grain sales and UN intervention duck and cover. South America is terrible, so I guess the headline is Europe. Also gets us below war. Oh no, it doesn't, because they're in Romania. Very neat. Iran-Iraq war. No, are we going to be doing lots of realigns? We're going to have to. So Iran-Contra it is. If they drop DEFCON in the headline, we get the first space away, we hope. South America's going to crucify us here. Ah! Getting purged is even worse. Because now we have to use duck and cover. To UN intervention. Grain sales. Boy howdy. Yes, being purged twice did not help my cause. Oh yeah, I can't get them to use NORAD first because it triggers at the end of the turn. Oh well. Let's tap Romania, which they can immediately repair if they don't have war games. So there's the game. Well, look forward to another one in 2 hours' time. So don't stray far if you want to watch another one, and hopefully by then I've woken up slightly more. I mean, I don't play like total garbage, but I was always behind. Let's see. Ah, All right. Thanks to them for staying up till midnight their time. I'm going to go and have some breakfast. So come back in 2 hours for those Twitch-in, and I will be playing Australia instead of the Pacific Coast. So there you go. So thanks for watching, and give me feedback, because I'm sure I ballsed up a bunch of things. That turn 9-10 Aldrich Gambit's interesting, but there's probably other stuff. And I'm still learning, as is painfully obvious. So thanks a lot, and I will see you again soon.